Number 55, the live broadcast, the 22nd of May, 2005.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live broadcast on TV channel A1.
It's a special program with a guest, the Gold Master of Choral Club International, Marina Fedorenko. Please tell us what our program is devoted to today. Good evening, dear friends. If you saw the announcement, it told that everybody wants to know how to be young, healthy, feel well. But the reason of aging, tiring, nervousness and most chronic diseases is the same. And the secret is that if we don't take care of our health and we go to a doctor when we are in a very bad condition. And the first thing I should say is, if you want to be healthy, you need to know some secrets. We came from the ocean, and we can't live without water. Everyone should drink 1.5 liters water per day. And what do we drink? Tea, coffee, juice, soup, different soft drinks. And we believe we drink enough liquid. But tell me please, who washes the floor with tea? Who does the laundry in coffee? Or do you wash your hair with beer? Oh, there are some. Yes, of course. It smells really good. All this liquid is like food, and every cell of our body needs water. It's not for nothing that Dubois said, a human is water with soul, because all circulation processes go in water, and a cell is a drop of water surrounded with a diaphragm. Moreover, if we imagine our big organism, 70% of it is water, and the child inside his mother is 90% of water. When it comes to the world, 85% of water, and an old man consists of 60% of water. Thus, the story of our life is the story of drying, gradual loss of water. And our body gives us a signal that it is thirsty and wants some water. Take a shower, but we say no and give it milk, coffee or tea. And we have a wonderful offer. Our company is called Choral Club because the basic product is a gift of the ocean, Sangha coral. And our product is called Alkamine. What's this? It's alkalining. If you ask specialists, doctors, they will confirm that our inner sphere must be a little alkaline. What is our inner sphere? We believe that our blood is the signal of our health. Our blood is taken for analysis to check our health. Let's see these diagrams. Blood is only 70%, and 70% is water. A person with weight 70 kilos, it's only 5 kilos of blood, and 45 kilo is lymph, inner and outer cell substance. What processes are going on there we don't know. We check only blood, and our organism takes care of its blood as the most important liquid. And all these liquids must be a little alkaline.
Все среды у здорового человека, внеклеточная, внутриклеточная, в том числе кровь, лимфа, должны быть слабощелочными. А мы с вами что пьем?
And what do we drink?
Вы знаете, я только что приехала
I
из
have just
Москвы,
come from Moscow.
и была на встрече
There was a
с
meeting with a great
выдающимся
American scientist, Kurt Grange, who said,
который сказал,
"Everyone who drinks soda is a victim of the capitalism, the victim of advertising, because we artificially destroy pH balance inside us." Thus, to make the first step to health is to use good water.
Давайте посмотрим.
Let's see.
Мне понадобится ассистент.
I need an assistant.
Можно я попрошу, Саша,
Will you
помогите
help
мне,
me, please, Sasha?
Многие люди сегодня
A lot of
пользуются
people today
самыми разными
use different
средствами.
means to purify
Вот
water.
сюда немножечко встань, так, чтобы тебе было видно. Для того, чтобы защитить воду. Различные
They use
фильтры,
filters,
фильтрами воду
let it
отстаивают,
say,
чего только не делают.
let it stay in containers,
И,
whatever.
все эти средства
And this
уже
all is good,
хорошо,
but
но
not enough.
когда мы добавляем
When we
пакетик,
add
вот
a
смотрите,
pack of
этот продукт
alkamine,
называется алкамайн. Вот в каждом пакетике
there are 6 small 1-gram
6
packs in each.
граммовых пакетиков. Не, Саша. Мы что делаем?
What do we do?
Мы этот пакет добавляем 1,5
We
литра воды.
add
Через
1
3
pack
минуты
into
вода
1.5 liters of
превращается в
water,
волшебную,
and in 3 minutes it turns into magic water.
связываются вредные
Chlorine
вещества, оседают
and
в тело.
other harmful chemicals get neutralized.
Во-вторых, вода
Then
становится щелочной.
it becomes alkaline,
Нормализуем
and we
внутреннее
balance our inner
Вода
state.
становится живой. Ну, вы все, наверное, помните. Живая и мертвая вода. Сказки из детства. Правда?
Third, the water becomes vital. You should
Всемирная
remember the fairy
организация
tales about
здравоохранения
vital and
среди,
dead water.
Многих
The World Health
показателей,
Organization, among
чистой
other
питьевой,
qualities
пригодной
of
для питья воды,
pure
есть
drinking
такой
water,
показатель –
distinguishes the
окислительно-восстановительный потенциал.
oxidant reproductive potential.
Ну, то, что мы из сказок помним. Мертвая, живая.
Positively
Положительно
charged
заряженная.
water is
Это мертвая
considered
вода,
dead,
отрицательно заряженная,
and
живая вода.
alkaline, negatively
И,
charged water is
по
vital.
данным Всемирной организации
And according to the
здравоохранения, заряд
standards
питьевой,
Of
пригодный
the
для
World
питья
Health
воды, не может
Organization,
превышать
the
плюс
drinking
60
water
милливольт. Давайте
must be
посмотрим.
charged no more than
Вот
up
это
to
вода,
60
которую
positive. Let's see.
покупали.
В магазине
This is
только
water
что
Специально
from
сняли
a shop.
наклеечки, чтобы никого не огорчать, да?
No labels on it.
Вот какой заряд у этой воды.
And it's
Давайте
Я вижу
посмотрим.
155.
155.
Это действительно очищенная вода.
This is really
Это плюс.
purified
Это плюс
water.
155, то есть в
And it
3
is
раза
3
хуже,
times
чем питьевая.
worse than it's supposed to be.
Я вам скажу честно говоря, это до некоторой
But I can
степени
assure you
можно считать благом,
that it's
потому
not
что
too
я вчера
bad.
измеряла воду
Because
на поселке
yesterday we
Котовского,
checked water
плюс 590,
and it was
то есть
590
практически в 10
positive,
раз хуже, чем питьевая.
10 times
На
worse.
улице Щорса у своих знакомых
And
была,
I
измеряла
visited
плюс
some of my friends,
430.
and it was there,
О чем этот плюс говорит?
430
Говорит
positive
о том,
there.
что в воде много
And it says
различных свободных
that there are
радикалов.
lots
Это
of
те вещества,
free
которые
radicals
поражают наш
which
организм,
damage our
повреждают наши
organisms
клетки.
and cells.
Давайте проверим. Вот мы
Let's
открыли
check.
пакетик с
We
коралловым
open a
сахаром,
pack of Sangha corals
и я
and
добавлю.
add it.
Смотрите, что
Can you
происходит.
see?
Стремительное уменьшение.
Алюш, давайте покажем поближе.
It's getting lower and lower.
Вот какой заряд. Это
164,
Уже минус
минус
150.
164
минус
negative.
160. Это кажется чудом,
It seems to be a
Я с этим
miracle.
прибором езжу по всему
But I've
миру,
been traveling
везде,
to different
измеряю
countries,
воду, проверяю воду,
and
и везде результат один и тот
everywhere
же.
the
Мы
result is
получаем
the
с
same.
дна океана этот волшебный коралл.
This magic coral
И
is taken
добавляя
from
воду,
the
мы
bottom
получаем
of the
и
ocean, and
безопасность,
adding
и
it into
защиту, и
water, we
восстановление
get
внутренней
safety,
среды,
protection,
и,
and
питание.
recovering our
У нас
inner
есть,
state
небольшой
and
сюжет
nourishment.
о том,
And now
а
let's
как,
see a
хотелось
film
бы, ну, вот
about
в стакане
what
понятно, что
happens
происходит, правда?
inside
Она
us.
бы хотела посмотреть, а что происходит внутри нас. Есть такая методика.
There is a
Она
method,
достаточно
rather
древняя,
ancient,
просто возврат к
and
ней
it came
в
back to
последние годы
us
появился, потому что технически
because
возможно
technically it became
изменить.
possible.
Темнопольный микроскоп.
We
Мы
use
берем
a
живую каплю крови.
microscope.
И в
We
течение
take a drop
12
of
минут, пока
fresh
она не
blood,
коагулировала, мы ее
and
исследуем.
during
Вот
12
смотрите, с одной
minutes,
стороны
before
кристаллы
it
холестерина,
coagulates, we see
слева,
cholesterol
справа такая кровь,
crystals
какая она должна быть.
on
И
one
эритроциты
side,
идут отдельно. Они
and
несут
the
много
healthy
кислорода.
blood
Вот
on the other
смотрите,
side.
слева склеенные эритроциты.
after
И после стакана
drinking
воды
a
с
glass of
коровьего,
water,
санга, вот так
the
расклеиваются эритроциты.
erythrocytes
А о
get
чем это
free
говорит?
and
Эритроциты
become
несут кислород.
healthy.
Вот если они такие склеенные,
And
ну вот это вот в кружочке
you know,
лейкоцит, то есть наша
the
иммунная система
erythrocytes
защитная, а
transport
вот маленькие
oxygen.
светящиеся
You see,
точки,
this one
это
circle
грибы,
is a white blood
это грибковая
corpuscle
флора. И вот этому
responsible for the immune
человеку
system,
дали
and the
выпить
small
стакан
dots
воды
are
с коровьей санги,
funguses.
смотрите, как расклеились эритроциты.
And after
Они
the person drank a
увеличиваются в
glass of
1,5 раза,
water
лейкоциты в
with
3-4
Sangha coral,
раза. То
you
есть
can see
только
that
когда мы пьем воду,
erythrocytes get free,
мы уже получаем эффект.
get 1.5 times bigger.
Или вот кровь другого человека.
And even
Вы
after one
посмотрите,
glass of water,
склеенные
we see the
эритроциты.
effect.
Врачи говорят, монетные
This is
столбики.
another person's blood.
Эритроциты переносят всего 20%
All
поверхности,
erythrocytes
могут
stuck
взять
together,
кислород и
and only
доставить
20% of
кислород.
oxygen can be
А
transported.
что происходит, если мы не
And
дополучаем кислород? Вот смотрите, после
If we
второго
don't have
санги,
enough
тот же
oxygen,
самый
this is what
человек,
happens after one
он
glass of
выпил
coral
стакан
water.
с воды, вот так, как я его сейчас приготовила. Посмотрите, кровь
You see,
оживает,
it
наполняется
gets
энергией.
alive, full of energy.
Увеличиваются эритроциты и те клетки крови, которые
The
переносят кислород.
erythrocytes
Как
get
быстро это
bigger.
происходит после
How
выпитого
fast does it
стакана?
Только
happen?
мы высыпали песок в
We
стакан,
put the
буквально
sand
через
into water
3 минуты
and
уже
can
эту
drink
воду
it
можно
in 3
употреблять.
minutes.
Точно так же, как и в бутылку. Мы добавляем и
Just like in a bottle, we add it and drink it. For your health, dear viewers, cheers!
Итак, я думаю, мы
Thus,
сделали
we
все
can draw the
первые
first conclusion.
Для того, чтобы
If
быть
you want to
здоровым,
be
чтобы ваша
healthy
кровь была,
and have enough oxygen
несла
in your
энергию, несла
blood,
много кислорода, а ведь в
and
1931
in
году
1931 it was
Отто
proved by
Варбург
Otto
получил
Warburg,
Нобелевскую премию за то, что доказал,
and he was given
что кислород
Nobel
в
Award
среде
for this. In
раковые
alkaline environment,
не
the cancer cells don't develop.
Когда мы пьем щелочную
When we
воду,
drink
изменение
alkaline
pH,
water, the smallest pH change, 0.15, increases the oxygen assimilation 60% more. Thus, dear friends, you choose what to drink, pop or alkaline drinks, how much water to drink. Remember that the norm is 1.5 liter per day, and when it's hot it may be more. These are the first steps. Thus we answer the question, what to drink and how to breathe. Because if all erythrocytes are stuck together and don't transport oxygen, we suffer from oxygen hunger. And the second step is the detoxification or cleaning program. And after traveling all around the world, I'd like to pay a compliment to the people of our country and the country of ex-Soviet Union. They are very intellectual and pay more attention to their health. But there are some people who really believe that they don't need to clean up their organism. I'd like you to imagine. I have a question. Who takes a shower every day? Everybody. Twice a day or more. The question is, why do you do this? What for? Serежа, why do you do this? No, I'm not sure. I don't know why. I guess we do it to wash off our sweat with poisons on the body. And what about washing yourselves inside? It looks like this crystal glass. Beautiful, sparkling crystal glass. It's washed outside. But there was sour milk inside all night long. And, Serежа, with all my respect and sympathy for you, I'd like to offer you a glass of wonderful French wine. May I? Especially for you. Nice, sweet. Serежа, it's for you. Please. Please, I can't do it without applause. Do you feel like drinking this? Tell me first. Well, I'd rather do like that. It's more appetizing. True, it's more appetizing. We have another glass for you, a clean one. Now you see the difference. The first one is a kind of analogy of stomach and bowels of a person who doesn't clean himself, keeps the remains of food inside, and after that it gets spoiled. And another glass is an analogy of a person after cleaning himself inside. And you can smell the flavor and taste of wine, any product. And those who went through this program can tell you for sure that they can smell differently. As if when a child, when you are in love, to taste oranges, grapes, it's quite different. Taste it, Serежа. Delicious. Dear friends, I'd like these 2 cups to remain in your mind. If you don't clean yourselves, whatever you eat, wherever you eat, the result is the same. You put the freshest food into polluted stomach and bowels that needs cleaning. Our company offers an amazing detoxicating cleaning product. It is called Colavada Plus program by Dr. Albert Zare, a distinguished Canadian scientist. He made a lot of research, and this program consists of only natural plants. We'll talk about it later. But the most progressive technologies. Unfortunately, it's very hard to preserve all alive active substances in any product. It doesn't matter what it is. On the one hand, it is really natural, and on the other hand, it's a product of the most progressive technology. But before we talk about how to use it, let me warn you about something. Today, a lot of people take care of their health, go in for fitness, take vitamins, as there are not enough macro and micro elements in food. Everybody knows that deficits of calcium causes fragile bones, deficits of chromium causes sugar diabetes. I was in Sweden and they have a state program giving selenium to all people of the country, as they have deficits of it in food. And it makes life longer. That's why the Swedish are the longest living nation in Europe. But if you start from this point, giving yourselves vitamins and microelements, the question is, who do we feed? Ourselves or? The World Health Organization gave terrible statistics. The fact is, a quiet epidemic comes forward nowadays, and it is connected with parasites, one-cell or multi-cell ones. And they are unwelcome guests. They get inside, and wisely, they don't kill you. They don't cause high temperature. But they adopt themselves and start feeding themselves on our organism, our blood, nourishing substances. Now it's spring or summer. We start eating cherries, strawberries, and the unwelcome guests thank us for good, delicious food. I found out if we feed helminths with vitamins A, C, E, they live 3 times longer. I don't think you are glad for helminths.
Хотя можно снять
I just
шляпу
think
перед,
we should
желаемым.
consider this question wisely.
Я думаю, что просто это
First,
нужно подходить к этому вопросу
get
грамотно.
rid of
И сначала
unwelcome
расстаться
guests.
с незваными гостями. И,
And if we do
если
nothing,
ничего предпринимать не будем,
don't drink necessary
не пить
medicine
противопаразитарные средства,
and
почему
not
не фармакологические? Почему я об этом
pharmacological,
говорю? Потому что фармакологические
because they have some
противопаразитарные
by
средства
effects,
имеют массу побочных действий.
lots of
А
them,
естественные
but
растительные,
natural.
они природные
And when we
антагонисты,
drink
и
the
когда мы
water
пьем, например, лист черного
with the
ореха,
black nut,
то там витамина С
it
гораздо больше, чем в черной
contains
смородине.
vitamin C
Мы
more
повышаем
than
свой иммунитет. А с
other
другой стороны,
berries.
нам хорошо
We strengthen our immune system, and at the same time, the parasites feel worse.
И
And the
мои
most
дорогие,
disgusting fact
к
is that
сожалению,
they give a lot of
поскольку они так
generation,
тихо пристраиваются,
and
мы не
unfortunately,
сразу
we
их
can't
обнаружим.
recognize them
Поэтому
right
самое
away.
разумное, что можно
So,
сделать,
the best thing to do is regularly,
несколько раз в год
once
заниматься
or twice a
профилактической
year,
очисткой.
clean, detoxicate our organism.
Я хочу вам показать
And for you to remember it
небольшой
well,
сюжет
I'd like to
наших
show you a
незваных
short film
гостях.
about the parasites.
Вот эта маленькая
This small
точечка,
dot
это в кишечнике
is
циста
an
невооруженного
egg of a
птичьего цвета.
parasite.
Она
It sticks to
прикрепляется
a
к стенке,
wall
протыкает её и
of a
начинает
blood
сосать
vessel,
кровь. В результате
spears
вот
it,
такой вот
and
шлейф
start eating
вырастает.
blood.
Они гермафродиты,
And
они
as a
сами
result, we
оплодотворяют
have
себя.
this kind of a
И вот
worm,
это, при большом увеличении,
and you
вот
can
эта
see
лента
a tape
птичьего
of the
цепи. Просто
parasite.
недостаточно прожаренное мясо. Вот видите,
It's
товарищ,
3
рядышком
meters
привет.
long.
3 метра бычьего цепи. И вы знаете, у меня
Who
такой
has ever
опыт есть,
experienced
и вот давайте в
anything like
студию
that?
обратимся. Вот у кого есть опыт потери таких печалей?
Can you raise your hand?
Вот, пожалуйста.
Here we go.
Прошу, как вас зовут?
Hello, what's your name?
Как зовут вас?
My name is Galina. I suggested the cleaning with cola water, and after this cleaning, 2 of my friends had these parasites come out, and they were more than 1.5 meters long. Actually, I told them about it beforehand, and they were not scared, because I knew such cases had happened. And the people thanked me and Kolavada and the chance to get rid of such a terrible parasite, which is very hard to get out. Thank you.
Телезрители,
We have a
назывались к вам.
telephone call.
Прямой эфир. Говорите, мы слушаем.
Hello.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Hello,
Меня зовут
I'm
Людмила.
Людмила.
Я хотела спросить, вот
I'd like
извините,
to
я давно
ask,
включила передачу, дело в том,
after
что
5
вы
minutes,
объясняли коралловые кальций, как им пользоваться. Через 5 минут выбрасывать
after
пакетик
5 minutes,
или
should we
оставлять
throw
пакетик?
away the pack?
Высыпать ли содержимое
or
или
keep
прям
it?
пакетиком?
Should I open the
Спасибо
pack
большое за вопрос,
or
Людочка.
put it
Значит, практика такая.
unpacked?
Пакетик неразрываемый, опускаем в
Well,
бутылку 1,5
we
литра,
don't
герметично
open the
закрываем,
pack,
потому что кораллы
but it,
очень мощные адсорбенты, и
we
они
put it into a
на себя
airtight
собирают,
water balloon because the
даже из
corals
воздуха вредные
are
вещества, да.
powerful
Поэтому
absorbent
герметично закрываем.
and
В
they
течение
accumulate
дня
harmful
на
elements
следующий
even from
день
the air
этот пакетик достаем,
and drink it during a day.
опускаем в другой сосуд. Это может
Then,
быть,
the
какая-то
next day, we
большая
take
емкость.
this pack,
Закрываем
put
герметично,
into
и
another
водой.
bottle of water,
Поливаем цветы. У
and
вас
you can
будет
water
просто
flowers,
прекрасный,
give it to
сад, у вас
animals.
на подоконнике или на вашей даче. Животные, биологическая проба. Никогда ни
You
одно
can
животное не ошиблось.
wash
Вода
your
из-под крана
hair.
или вторая вода после кораллов Санга.
You also can
Нужно
wash your
мыть голову
body.
такой водой. Вы же знаете, что у нас творится с водой.
You know what kind of water we have in the taps.
И вот так как я
And
высыпала в бокал
a
пакетик
pack in a
кораллов
glass of
Санга,
water
так эту
is
воду
better
лучше
to
всего
use
употреблять
if you have a
вот
crisis,
температура.
high temperature,
Просто помочь организму быстрее
if you
вывести
get
яд.
poisoned,
Когда у вас отравление,
in
бытовое
case of
отравление,
alcohol
алкогольное
intoxication,
отравление замечательно помогает.
it will help you greatly.
Когда аллергическая реакция,
When you
какое-то
have
такое,
allergy,
внезапное нарушение здоровья,
sudden bad
сопровождается
conditions are accompanied
изменением обмена и
with
ядами
disbalance in
токсинами.
circulation,
Кораллы Санга выводят
and
из
Sangha
нашего
corals
организма
take the
кислоты,
toxins
яды,
out of
токсины и
our
даже
organism,
радиоактивные элементы.
take out acids,
Мои дорогие, я
toxins,
хочу
and
вам,
even
подсказать
radioactive
прекрасную
elements.
мысль.
Dear
Профилактика.
friends, I'd like to
Никакой
give you
врач
a
не
good
отвечает за
idea.
вашу профилактику.
No
Только вы
doctors
сами.
are responsible for
Пожалуйста,
prevention of
думайте о своем
diseases,
здоровье,
only
только
you.
вы именно.
Please think about your health. Take care of it in time, so that
Посмотрим сюжет.
not to face the following problem.
Мы слушаем, говорите, пожалуйста.
Let's see another film. Can we do it after the telephone call, please?
Здравствуйте.
Hello.
Добрый вечер.
Я хотел поинтересоваться,
I wonder,
присутствует ли у вас
do you have magicians, doctors, professors? What do they tell about your
о
program?
вашей передаче?
Спасибо за
Thank you
вопрос.
for the
Ну,
question.
давайте для начала я
First,
представлюсь.
let me introduce
Я
myself.
врач с 20-летним стажем,
I've been a doctor for 20 years,
кардиолог,
therapist, cardiologist.
эндокринологией. Кроме всего прочего,
Also, I worked as a teacher, worked as a teacher in Odessa Medicine University at the Clinical Therapy Department and Pharmacology.
Поднимите руки, пожалуйста.
We also have some doctors here. Will you raise your hands, please, doctors? Who accept it reasonably. Moreover, we have a video of the academician Kaznachev from Novosibirsk City Medicine University, the Lymphology Institute, and Professor Kaznachev says that today medicine made a huge step forward. But modern medicine cannot cure chronic diseases. And I believe
Он сказал, не умеет. Я хочу сказать, с трудом. Иногда это получается.
I believe we can, but with much effort. Nevertheless, health is not doctors, but a man's responsibility. When I worked as a doctor, I often had to fight the patients because you say what they shouldn't do, but once they feel better, they do it again. Eat and drink different things, no respect for the organism, body. Live somehow and then feel bad and again go to the doctor. And the proof that you should take care of your health beforehand. Let's see the film. It's a surgery operation on a dry heart. The patient complained that he had short breath and problems with heart work, and there was found out a swelling looking like a stripe. And they made an operation on an open heart, and they suck what there was in it. You can see it, and it's a parasite, a echinocoque, that had a comfortable life in there. You can see it now. Unfortunately, in this case, the only way to help is to make an operation. And it's a rather complicated and risky operation. Thus, answer to yourselves. To prevent the problems yourselves, because if we have a clean organism and good immune system, and we don't live in a disinfected world, we can't get rid of parasites forever. And I understand that this film is heartbreaking, but almost 50% of people have different kinds of parasites like Lamblia, which you can't simply see. They are really small. You can see them. But the program Kolovada doesn't only aim at getting rid of the parasites. It's a kind of a deep cleaning in the house. So Dr. Albert Zare thought it over thoroughly. First, it includes antiparasite plants. Let's see.
А 2-3.
Who has ever taken antibiotics? At least once in your life. Everyone. And antibiotics are supposed to fight. But the humankind came to a dangerous age. Some Staphylococcus kinds aren't influenced by antibiotics. They are older than us. They can easier adopt themselves. They mutate, and some of them can eat antibiotics as food. But in any case, when we take antibiotics, we cause a disbalance of useful bacteria inside us. And Dr. Albert Zare took it into consideration. And there are the bacteria that humans need in this program for good digestion, absorbing vitamins, for protecting the immune system, because we have natural flora in us, immune system, and it's been like that for centuries. If we use antibiotics, we destroy this balance. TV channel A1 is in balance with its spectators, and there is a call. Hello. Good evening. I'm interested. Before we use your program, should we do computer diagnosis of the organism? And also, can we do it in your company? And how much is the diagnosis in your center and your program? Thank you for the question. You needn't do computer diagnosis. Though, if you have never done it, you must be interested yourself what you have. Because computer diagnosis shows you the functional changes, those that a person has before going to a doctor, and you are just a little worried. Besides, it shows you rather accurately if you have any viruses or bacteria, funguses or parasites, helminths or poisons that are present in your organism. We have this kind of diagnosis. And you can find out the price from the members of Coral Club. And we are interested in your checking not only before, but it's more important after the program, to see the result and the changes, to see what to do next. And we have some variants of cleaning. A wider, complete program and a program for children. The complete program is done every 6 months. And frankly speaking, if you talk to people about their results, you'll understand that the price is absolutely adequate and worthy. And now, let's go back and see the difference. What's the difference of this program? It's not only cleaning of the organism in the stomach, but cleaning the whole organism completely. To get rid of parasites, put normal flora, give it good nourishment. Also, there are some plants used that neutralize poisons and get them out of different organs. Brain, heart, liver and kidneys. And it's rather simple. Let us see. If you can count till 3, you can use it. In the morning and in the evening, you drink 1 pack of number 1, which contains the plants of the program. It's a previous cleaning. And I like Colavada for its good physiology. Thus, we only drink with Hydrocell for 2 weeks. Then we start cleaning the organism. And also they contain the vitamins that we lose during the cleaning, which is really necessary. Then we eat nothing for 4 days, except if you have sugar diabetes or if you are starving. Instead, we drink pack number 2 in the morning and in the evening. And instead eating, we drink the cocktail, Colavada. Here they are, 4 packs a day. You put one in a glass of water. You may add some juice, mix it and drink. It's absorbent and gets more in the stomach. Accumulate everything on its way from your mouth to the rectum. Moreover, if the parasites are dead but stick inside, you will take them out. And there are some plants to protect the sides of the stomach and bowels, so it's soft and effective. And also, it's based on chromium, which is not only the aid against parasites, but it also stimulates the work of the vascular system. After 4 days of hunger, we need to start eating very carefully. And there is an instruction how and what to eat and to drink. You can see the instruction inside the program. After the hunger, the first day we drink juices, then we eat fruit and vegetables, then porridge, cereals, and then start eating normally. And to go through the program successfully, neutrally and effectively, there are some enzymes in the program that help the stomach start working very well. In a month, 2 weeks of water drinking, 2 weeks of cleaning, and we get the result that we hope for after cleaning. Every time we use a cleaning program. Now I'd like to show you something about Oberon diagnosis. To the left, you can see a stomach with red dots. That stand for the functional changes and the circulation problem. But we haven't seen the doctor yet. This is a research of a woman, 42 years old, who is so-called healthy. Because she isn't at hospital, she feels rather well. And the yellow dots stand for normally functioning organ. The black ones are organic changes. This is liver, with some changes on the left picture. And after Colavada on the right side. This is a gallbladder. You can even see some black dots. It's not a swelling, but just slime and sand. And then after Colavada it's clean and normal. The same happens to the backbone, as we don't cure just separate organs, but we better the inner state and take the accumulated poisons out. You can see a better looking backbone on the right side. But there are still some problems and the person needs some massage, exercise. Now let's see the lungs and breathing system. I know 6 persons who had really bad breathing system, that they had acute crisis and couldn't breathe sometimes. After the program, their lungs got so clean that they have no more crisis and can breathe well. But remember, it's not always the way out of all problems, and sometimes one Colavada isn't enough. And finally, we see thyroid gland. And after Chernobyl, radioactive catastrophe, we have a lot of radioactive problems. And living in the south, we have much ultraviolet radiation. and the thyroid gland suffers, and it influences heart and all system. The secret of preserving youth is the program of the whole organism deep cleaning based on water with Sangha corals that purify it, filling with macro and micro elements, restructure it, make it vital. This is the product called hydrocell that helps us make the blood and lymph thinner, and it means take poisons out, especially those hidden in the fat. And finally, the Kolavada program, which length is 14 days, consists of some steps, biological and effective. First, we drink previous cleaning, get rid of parasites, then absorbents, and as a result, we get healthy. Marina, I'd like to make a pause. There is a TV spectator. He's eager to ask. Good evening. I'm Ludmila. I'd like to tell you that I went through Kolavada program, and I want to thank you because I feel wonderful and active. Even the colleagues wondered what happened to me. But I'd like to ask. The question is, my son has a problem. He's got white spots on his skin. Is there any product that can help? And he has teeth problem and a growth. What can we do? For teeth, I can show you the following. Microbright. This is tooth powder based on an invention of a scientist, Patrick Flanagan. It's not just a simple tooth powder. It's a very much alkalining powder, and the alkalining effect is disinfection. But it's prevention. If you have a growth, you should go to a dentist and do what he will prescribe. Maybe an operation. What about the white spots? I must confess, I've never seen a complete disappearing of the spots. But we can help reduce them. Reduce the lack of pigmentation. Thank you. And now, as far as I know, there are many people here who tried and used our product and went through Kolavada program. Let's begin with our TV journalist and open his secret. The TV journalist must be mysterious. Keep my secret, please. Why do you think he's so handsome, fresh and energetic, though he works really long hours? He is wise and went through the preventive cleaning program. May I interview you for a while, Serежа? Okay, then let's exchange our places. This is my first time I am interviewed here. You say it's your first time here as a guest? Good. Serежа, tell us please, why did you decide to go through the cleaning program? I'm 34. That's my second secret. I never used any cleaning programs. That's why I was interested. Just really interested. So, what did you feel? Because some people are worried how to stay without food for 4 days. Actually, very comfortable. The first and second day of hunger, it's not really comfortable, of course, because the organism got used to eating all the time. The third day was fascinating. Only the first 2 days bring a little bit of discomfort. The third day was fascinating. As if I eat like always and feel good. I have clear mind, fresh eyes. Genetically, when I am tired, I have black eyes. Now they are quite clear. The fourth day was the same. On the fifth day, I didn't feel like eating at all. Though it was time to eat, I felt like starving longer. Seryoja, and you are not the only one. The fact is, after the program you realize that it's not necessary to have 15 dishes and courses for dinner or for lunch when you have guests. Moreover, we don't need it. And also, when we eat too much, we take our energy. As far as I understand, you got more energy, didn't you? And this is the result and the reason for healthy people to go through the cleaning program. Thank you. And we again receive a call. Hello. Please talk. Good evening. I'd like to ask you if I can go through this program, if I have gallstones, and will it help against hypertension, overweight, backbone problem, and what is the age limit for this program? Thank you. Thank you for the question. That's a really good question. If the gallstones are very big, you can take Colavada. If there is sand in the organs, you should take Colavada. If you have small stones, when they come out, you may feel uncomfortable a little. That's why, for those who never paid attention to their health, you should do ultrasound check, because computer diagnosis cannot see the stones, swellings and growths. You need to check gallbladder and kidneys. If you have no stones, drink Colavada. If you have any, we have a special program for melting them away. Many doctors believe it only after they see real results, but this program may take from 6 to 18 months because it's connected with bad circulation and you need time to melt stones, and it's better to consult a doctor if you have stones. About the age. You can drink Colavada from 14 years old. Don't confuse yourselves. Age is not the sign of health, but health is a sign of culture, hygiene, your attitude to your organism and body in your family. As for the adults, there is no limit. If a person can walk, see, take care of himself, there is no limit. I know some people at the age of 70 who did it, and they got younger and feel better. And now I'd like you to comment on the program Colavada, as I know you've got it through. I'm Nadezhda, and I solved the problem of stones. It was 1 centimeter stone. I felt a little uncomfortable. Soon I realized it was gone. I checked, and it wasn't there anymore. After the second Kolovada, I have no sand, no stones. Thank you, but still I recommend in such cases to come and consult the doctors if you have some stones. And the call we had was devoted to the same question. That person got the answer, please. We have another call. Hello, what's your name? Victor, what are your feelings? Oh, amazing. The fact is, last year in June, I was at hospital and I had to take antibiotics for 6 months. In the 4th month, I guess I had disbalance and I started putting on weight. That's interesting, excuse me. Before hospital, I was 82 kilos. In 2 months, I put on 90 kilos. I was 90 kilos. Then I had bad liver analysis. The doctor was shocked. I asked them to leave me alone for 2 months. Then I decided to go through Kolovada program. In 2 months, the liver analysis were practically normal. I lost 4.5 kilos. Then I went through program Life Back. And in 4 months, I had weighed 77 kilos. And now it's the same, 77. Dear spectators, remember, Kolovada program is not a program for losing weight, but for cleaning your organism. And as a conclusion, what are your feelings after the program? I feel fresh and sound, and after antibiotics I felt terrible. I'm full of energy, enthusiasm. Some of my friends say I look worse now, but I say they have no idea what I feel. It's wonderful. Thank you. Now we have a telephone call. Hello. Hello. I've got a question. What's your name? Pavel? I have sugar diabetes. Thank you for the question. Sugar diabetes is a very serious disbalance of circulation. And, first of all, people with sugar diabetes need to improve and balance all kinds of circulation in the organism. And of course, they need to get rid of poisons. And we have some results. But if you depend on insulin injections, you must go on doing them. But you will have better analysis of your blood. But you must always coordinate your actions with your doctor. And the doctor may agree to reduce the dose of insulin injections. And if the people with sugar diabetes don't need insulin, sometimes after using our products, following diets and recommendations, you may go without medicine. But only if your doctor says it's okay. I'm Vladimir Lich, 70 years old. After using Kolovada, I have normal blood pressure and it was over 300. Now it's 90. And I'm interested in girls. You had blood pressure 300? It was more than 300. After Kolovada, my blood pressure is fine and I'm interested in girls now. Okay, and what's your name? Olga. I used to have terrible boils on my face. I went to cosmetologists, different doctors, tried to clean my organism with some plants, but it wouldn't help. And after Kolavada program, you can see how clean my face is.
И по этому поводу есть тоже комментарий.
And there are some comments on this too.
Бывает безумно больно и жалко
I always feel sad when I see young
людей с фурункулезом,
and not very young people with furunculosis. But when we go to a cosmetologist, do we fight the consequences or the reason?
ведь кожа это орган, благодаря
The skin is the organ that helps us get rid of poisons, acids, infection.
гнойникового процесса,
And do you know that?
инфекционного процесса. И поэтому, вы знаете, что
Do you know that in the United States, when you come to a clinic to clean your skin, they begin cleaning your organism first. And if you want to have clean, fresh, elastic, rosy skin,
нормальную, здоровую, красивую кожу, то
you must remember the secret of the French beauties. Before going to see the king, they made enema. The beauty on the face is the cleanliness inside. So, a lot of people felt this and have beautiful skin because they
не носят яды, не складывают
throw away the accumulated poisons and wastes.
Меня зовут Антонина.
I'm Antonina.
Я рассчитывала почистить кишки
With Kolavada program, I expected
прекрасно, но
my bowels and stomach to get clean. And the result was wonderful.
после коловады
I had another positive result. I used to have a swelling in my breasts, and after Kolavada it was gone. No pain, no. Dear friends, we are approaching the final of the program. That's why we'd like to inform you that you can get more information from the members of Choral Club or check and find information in our website www.fedorenko.od.ua. You can call us, ask what interests you, and we will give you all information. Of course, we couldn't cover all the questions today. And remember what ancient people and wise men said. We dig our graves with a spoon and a fork. The more alive food you eat, the more natural it is, the better. And of course, we need to clean and detoxicate our organisms, give them vitamins, and protect yourselves from ecological pollution. But I have something what I like most of all. It's hugs. Health and wealth are as important as hugs. If you don't hug to a child enough, he will grow into a pessimistic and gloomy person. He will, and this is my present for you. I wish you good health. I recommend that you should do cleaning yourselves every 6 months. Take care of yourselves and give hugs.
хотите быть счастливыми,
If you want to be healthy,
так что, дорогие
minimum
зрители,
8 hugs a day.
обнимите
If you want to be happy, 15 hugs a day.
покажу как. Сережа,
Let me show you.
вам выразить свою благодарность за то, что
Seryoja, I want to thank you.
в этой студии и с телезрителями. Я хочу показать, как надо обниматься.
Dear spectators, give hugs to your husbands and wives, sons and daughters, and all your relatives and friends, just like this. Seryoja, let me give you a hug. From heart to heart.
И так 15 раз, видимо.
And this way 15 times.
Тех людей, которым вы подарите свои объятия, вы несете добрую энергию.
And when you give a hug, You bring health and good mood. And it's wonderful to feel the energy. Every day, every year, all the time. And I'd like to drink to your health. Thank you and goodbye.